Hey, everybody, how's it going? It's AgentNemitz here. Welcome back to another episode of Building with AgentNemitz. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing great. Last episode, we worked on the floor mural down below, way down there, down there, and we got it done, finally completed. And then, in case you weren't there, I did have a live stream from this world on Sunday. So about a week ago, and we went and found some new biomes. It was incredible. Found I think 3 new biomes. I'm gonna show you somewhat of it, show you a little bit of it. But yeah, so we did that, and then also not yesterday, 2 days ago, I released my texture pack. So now I'm not scared to show you all the changes that we've made and whatnot. Unfortunately, I've already recorded this entire video, but all the audio desynced. It's pretty dumb. It desynced and it bugged out. The picture's still there, but I'm having to re-record this clip and the last clip, and then I'm gonna have to do a voiceover of the middle part. But that'll come when it comes. So welcome back, everybody. So we in that live stream, like I said, we worked on finding some new biomes. We're working a little bit out there on some stuff, but yeah, that's pretty much all that we did in the live stream. Not a whole lot. I mean, it was quite a bit because we were just roaming around finding stuff. But if you're interested, definitely go to Twitch and you can see everything that we worked on. Also, you probably saw the new intro. In this video, you're going to be seeing some custom transitions as well. That was made by my friend Cylon Craft, or Cylon? Something like that. I asked him if he would make me some custom transitions and an intro, and he did. He did a great job at it. Now, he wanted me to let everyone else know that if you want custom transitions and stuff like that, hit him up. Probably Discord is the best place to do so. Yeah, my fellow Vast in Dimensions mod member. But yeah, so it does cost money. I want to just put the disclaimer out. It does cost money to do that, but he does a fantastic job, and he works with you, does great. So definitely consider hitting him up if you are interested. So something I did off camera is we found all those biomes, but I made nether portals out to each one. So I also labeled this one's the Japanese Kingdom, still unnamed. T-Storm, please tell me that name again. T-Storm came up with a fantastic name, but I forgot what it was. So tell me what that is, T-Storm. Gold farm up there, the spawn kingdom right there, which I'm gonna rework the name for that as well. We found a giant taiga biome with the really tall trees. It's actually just right there. It's just a couple blocks that way into another portal. Then there's the nether fortress is right there that we use, and desert kingdom is down the path a little bit. So that's pretty cool, but that's not. Those are all future things and for gathering resources and stuff like that. The thing that we're going to be working on is the Viking Kingdom, the Nordic Viking Kingdom. It's going to be super cool. My inspiration for this is from the movie How to Train Your Dragon. And actually it's perfect because a How to Train Your Dragon movie, I believe it's called The Lost World or The Final World or The Something World. It's the third movie in the trilogy, the Now trilogy, and those movies are incredible. They're so amazing. I haven't seen the newest one quite yet, so no spoilers in the chat. I might be going to see it later today. I'm going into town to possibly get a new desk and a couple other things for YouTube purposes, but I might also be going to see that movie. So my movie theater was closed for a couple months because they were remodeling it, and it just opened actually yesterday. So I'm excited. I really want to go see the new changes that they did and go see this movie. So probably gonna be doing that later on today. Super excited for that. But anyways, that my inspiration for this kingdom is from the How to Train Your Dragon movie. Now we're not going to be building the island of Berk. I'm just drawing inspiration from the movie and the houses and some of the lore that they have in place. I'm thinking about using some of that and then expanding on it and putting our own AgentNemitz little flair or spin-off on it. I think it's going to be super cool. So we're just running out here right now. It's a couple thousand blocks away in the overworld from everything, you know. So yeah, that's why Nether is so nice to travel through. I do want to eventually make some cool... Wow, that's a ton of lava. Make some cool structures in the Nether, like paths and stuff, instead of just this type of thing. Was that? Oh, there's another fortress, like right up here. Nice. But yeah, make nicer paths than this and stuff like that. We'll get into that eventually. But yeah, so where we're setting up shop in the world, if you weren't at the live stream, you don't know, we're setting up in a Ice Berg Biome, one of the new biomes in 1.13, the Ice Berg Biome. We're setting up there. There was an island right in the middle of this giant iceberg biome, so we're surrounded by icebergs, and we're setting up shop right on the island right in the middle there. Now this project is going to be a ton of terraforming and stuff like that. Let's sleep real quick just to be safe. But yeah, I'll show you. I've been cutting down trees and stuff around here. This was tree island. Yeah, icebergs as far as the eye can see everywhere, and that's going to play a factor into the buildings that we do and everything. So it's going to be super cool. Like I said, more terraform, or it's going to be a ton of terraforming, expanding on this island and pretty much making a custom island. This is just like a template almost. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. Super excited. The thing I wanted to do this video, besides explain what's been going on, is I wanted to hop into a creative world and design the building types that we're going to do in this kingdom. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I don't have a ton of time to record this. Well, I already did record all of it, and I actually stayed up till like really late, like 4 in the morning finishing, but then all the audio gone, like I explained earlier. So I'm having to re-record this and try and still try and get it out today. So I hope I get it out today on Saturday. That would be incredible. In the last time that I recorded this, the reason I was cutting here is because I was going to go watch the Oklahoma City Thunder play. That was a crazy game. They went to double overtime and ended up winning. First game back from the All-Star break. And my boy, my amazing, I don't know, basketball player that I'm a super big fan of, Russell Westbrook, he went crazy. He was a madman. It was super cool. He got like 44 points. He was 2 assists shy of a triple-double and continuing his amazing triple-double streak. Would have been triple-double number 12. But enough sports talk. Let's hop into the creative world. And I'm going to have to voice over, like I mentioned, and kind of describe what we're doing. But yeah, and then I will see you in the creative testing world. Alright, everybody. Welcome to the voiceover. Yeah, I know, it's dumb. So anyways, we're doing this because, yeah, I messed up, okay? I done goofed, okay? That's right, I said it, I'll admit it. Now, on to more pressing matters. We have a nice little fancy block palette thing, a majigger, picked out right before your eyes. And you can see everything that we're going to be using here to build stuff. Build stuff, technical term. So the dark oak is going to be used for the roof and like roof details, roof straps, the stuff like that. Spruce, we're going to be using for the walls, and you know, like the oak logs will be for beams. Now I know I'm not exactly right. It's not going to be using the cobblestone a whole lot. It's going to be mainly for detail because this is a cold area. They're not going to be using cobblestone very much, because if you had a cobblestone wall, can you imagine how cold that would be? It'd be freezing. That would be so cold. So that's mainly going to be for details on the outside, cobblestone, stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, the spruce is going to be mainly for... oh yeah, we'll be mixing in variation like cracked stone brick and andesite for cobblestone as well. So... these are the roof blocks that I have picked out here. Those ones, the tiles, Not 100% sure on like the acacia, the brown, the green, all that stuff. Not 100% sure on. The hay, the grass, and leaves, definitely be using that. Definitely 100%. That's some of our main roof blocks right there. And like I said, dark oak is for detail. Spruce is for the walls. And oak logs will be beams. Now I'm thinking about using both oak logs and the strip spruce log. I'm not 100% sure yet. Mainly leaning towards the oak log, but I do kind of want to use the new strip spruce. So yeah, and then other details, we might throw them in there with the other blocks we have picked out. On to doors, these are our two main ones, spruce and oak. Dark oak, probably going to be using that as well. And then birch, not sure yet. I do like it and I want to use it, so that's a possibility. For glass, I don't have that set out, but glass, we're going to be using like black glass, gray glass, white glass maybe, light gray glass, just some more monotone-ish type colors for glass. That's what I'm thinking or leaning towards. But I really want to like build on camera a little bit, so that's what we're really gonna do, is build on camera, because I think that's gonna be nice, a little nice building on camera. Don't get a whole lot of that action in. Actually, probably should do that more often than not. So we're gonna start. I do have a little bit of a concept. I have some concept pictures from the How to Train Your Dragon movie, from just Googling Nordic and Viking style houses, Googling Minecraft Viking style houses even. I found a couple styles that I really like and I want to run with, and then a couple that I kind of came up with on my own. I haven't built them yet, but we're gonna build them today. And you probably saw them in the thumbnail, but by the end of the video, I'll probably have about 4, 5, 6 houses that we're going to use and mix in and around the area. It's going to be real nice. So we're going to start out here, like I said, not 100% sure on whether we're going to use oak log or strip spruce. Again, leaning more towards oak log. This is going to be a very simple house. Most of these houses that we're building are super simple. Super duper simple. The reason I'm doing that is because we really just need a facade so you can kind of see what I'm going to be building. We're going to be like the front and sides, not really the back, because I don't want to go super detailed and I don't want to go super big, so that way you all can see what we're going to build, but we're not going to be super in-depth, because the super in-depth stuff comes for when we're actually building it. This is just concept so you get the idea and stuff like that. So we're going to be building up, going up 3 high right now, leaving room for doors and windows. Like I said, for this we're mainly going to be using the black glass. It's kind of a newer texture that we did, the black glass, and I really like it. It's from the Realm of Aston. Definitely go check out the Realm of Aston. I think it's a great little roundish, texture-ish design. And then door, we're going to go with oak, which we did remodel or retextured the oak item texture, or oak door item texture, and we're throwing in some stairs for detail, because I do that from time to time just to make some more detailed bits, give it some more depth and stuff like that. Whoops, placed the wrong block in there. We're going to be going with this here. I think I realized that this is too big right about here, and I end up trimming it down. Yeah, or I will eventually. I realize it's a little too big, but so this is a very basic concept that we have right now, but by the end of this, you're going to see that it's going to be pretty detailed. Yeah, see, I put things in the wrong spot, because I have an idea for like going for depth a little bit more, and I don't want it to be exactly flat. And yeah, see, I'm moving these back a couple blocks because that was in the wrong position. You are in the wrong position, my friend. So yeah. At this point in time, I'm just going to be kind of building up some walls and stuff, but I want to get some feedback from you, the viewers. I want some feedback. Do you enjoy the How to Train Your Dragon movies, for one? For two, do you think this is going to be a pretty cool style that we're going to go with? I know that Viking and Nordic theme in Minecraft is kind of done to death. Got like pizza stuck in my throat from lunch and I don't like it. Anyways, so yeah. Do you think it's going to be a cool style? Do you enjoy those movies? Do you think this is going to be cool? I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be awesome. So we kind of got the base built up here. Yeah, it's looking good. We're going to add another layer on top to make it 4 tall instead of 3 tall. Then we're going to be doing something special with the beams. Yeah, it's going to be pretty nice here. Come on, Nemitz, start moving. Start you moving. I think I go over and grab, yeah, some detail bits so you can kind of see what we're going to do with the cobblestone. And I grabbed the spruce fence right now. We're actually going to change the dark oak because it's more so of a strap design and not, it blended in a little too much, the spruce on spruce and oak. It really blends in, so I end up going with the dark oak instead. But yeah, you can kind of see the cobblestone is there for extra support, and it helps because this is a very cold, windy, wintry place. Like in the How to Train Your Dragon movie, they say, oh, this is Berk. It snows 11 months out of the year or something like that, and when it's not snowing, it's raining, I think. So that kind of just shows it's part of the lore for those movies that we're going to be incorporating into this building and this style, that it's very cold and very winter-like in this setting or in this theme. So we'll probably be getting some snow, and we're around packed ice, so that'll be nice where we have access to ice. We might have to build an ice farm, actually. That would be pretty cool. So we have access to more ice. But yeah, so like lots of ice and snow, and we'll be building stuff up like that, and I think it's gonna be cool. But yeah, I know this, like I said, I know this style has been done to death in Minecraft, but me personally, AgentNemitz has never done it. I have never done a Nordic theme in my lifetime, so I am interested, and I think I'm gonna do it different than other people do, and I like it. I like doing things a little bit different, you know? So we're going in here with the spruce trapdoor, and this part here, again, we're just adding support. This is like a little under support to the log or the little cross beam because it needs more support down on the beam areas, so that way it can, you know, have more support. That's pretty much it. I think I put these in here and then I take them away. The things on the side, I end up putting them back later on, and you'll see in the next clip where we show off all the houses that I end up using this house as like a template for the other designs, and I end up going with a lot of similar styles in these houses, or all of them, and it makes it all pretty coherent and makes them all blend together. So this house that we're building up, it's a little more high class. We're going up 2 stories here, and I think it's looking pretty good so far. And I'm sorry if you hear my dog whining in the background. She really wants out of the room. It's kind of funny. She's like, "Hey, will you please let me out?" So yeah, we're just building here, building things up, playing with things. Again, I did kind of already have a concept in mind and built up a little bit off camera before I built this, so I had an idea of what I already wanted. Now I broke those out, and I end up replacing those later with the stairs instead of doing 2 tall windows, because I think the 2 tall windows was a little much. The smaller the window, the less cold gets in, pretty much, and the bigger the window, the more cold gets in. And we didn't want it to feel very like, this is kind of a darker setting that they're in right now. So we don't want it to be very like warm and inviting and a bunch of windows and natural light coming in. We want it to be dark and feel colder, because it really is cold. It's going to be cold in this area, and we want to build around that theme. So about here, this clip goes on quite a bit longer. I end up adding buttons. I end up working on the roof a little bit, but I'm going to end it off right here, and we're going to hop into the next clip, where I have about 4 or 5 more styles already done, and we actually end off the video. But I want to make this clip just a little bit shorter as well. You can kind of see the style that we're running with here, and the Nordic roofs are very, very specific, and you'll see how we build those out in the next clip. But yeah, I hope you kind of enjoyed building on camera. Don't do that a whole lot. I'm thinking about doing it more, actually. Creative building is a lot different than survival building, obviously, because you know, you're breaking and placing, and a lot of times you're going off a picture and stuff like that, so it's kind of hard to creative build or it's kind of hard to survival build on camera for those reasons. And yeah, so I'm going to end this clip off right here. I'll see you on the next clip where we have more houses done. Alright everyone, so we're back. And I hope you kind of enjoyed building on camera a little bit. I'm going to flip and show you everything that I've been doing, what made me stay up till 4 in the morning to finish this video for you, and just show you what we got going. You've probably seen it in the thumbnail, and I think it's so amazing that from our block palette, just from this, because that's all we had first. We had a block palette and we had a concept in mind that we come up with all these amazing buildings here. I think that's super cool, super amazing. So let me go into detail at how we design these buildings now. I do want to point out that I'm only doing like the fronts, so like the back of most of these is not detailed. Like, see, that's not detailed. That one's not even filled in. That one doesn't have a door. This one, I just did it because it was pretty simple. But yeah, like most of them don't have backings, so keep that in mind. We're just kind of showing off the fronts and the sides because the back is basically just the front, but not, if that makes sense. So we built this one pretty much together. Yeah, pretty cool. I did a couple more things since then. I remembered that these trapdoors are the wheels. Now it blends in with the spruce and the oak log and stuff like that, but I think it looks great as almost like a shield, because they use shields, at least in fantasy worlds, they used shields. I don't necessarily know in real life if they did or not. I'm planning on doing a bunch of research on these guys, so I will find out for sure. But yeah, so this was the first house that we kind of built together. Have a hay roof, have a little chimney poking out, have the classic cross coming. That's how you know it is a Nordic style, Viking style house. Yeah, looking pretty good. I really like this style. Again, this would be more so of a fancier type Viking house right here. If we do use this style, I do like it, so I'm thinking we are going to use it. The next one here, this one is more historically accurate. Along with this one, these are both historically accurate. Well, more so than the other ones of Viking houses. They would build right into the ground or into the sides of mountains, or build up and then use mud and grass and clay and stuff for roofs and insulation, stuff like that. So we have grass kind of just going up with a roof strap and the edges and stuff like that, which I think it looks super cool. It's really low to the ground, but I think maybe if we're going for a lesser rich district, this would be the type of house we would use, almost like slums, but not slums at the same time. So you kind of see what I'm going for here, and I think it looks pretty cool. I like it a lot. The next one, this is again more historically accurate. This is a longhouse, and what they usually would do is they would have no rooms and have one family per longhouse and stuff like that. So pretty cool. I used the gray roof block here because I remember we weren't sure on all the roof blocks that we would use. So we have hay, grass, this stuff, dark oak. We're using many different blocks, which I like, to shake things up instead of like the last style where it was all dark oak. So yeah, I think it's looking really cool though. This looks amazing. I added in a ton of detail. Again, I think it looks cool, looking real good. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to explain about it. I used cobblestone very sparsely in this one, not a whole lot of cobble. Yeah, so pretty cool. Next one here, this one, these two actually were from the How to Train Your Dragon movie and concept art and pictures that I seen, because there one house that inspired me to do this, the roof went basically all the way to the ground. There was only just a little bit of roof not going all the way to the ground. And then it was a very steep roof, so water and ice and snow could all fall off relatively easily. And then it had a dragon on the front, and so I threw a little dragon head, which I thought was super cool. And then we just kind of took the cobblestone accents and everything from that other style and threw it on here, and I think it looks really good. I really like this one. This is cool. Now we could also do different versions of this and stuff, like maybe doing just the straight up like stairs. Let's just grab this. So maybe just doing stairs or something like that, and going straight up like that. That would work pretty well too. So yeah, there's many different interpretations. Again, these are just kind of front facades, like a starter, a concept almost of what we're planning to do. Because again, this is just planning phase right now. So, and then this one again from the How to Train Your Dragon movie. This I wanted to be almost like the back of a boat got cut off and then plopped down, and then they just built up a house on the inside of it. And these are pretty much the only houses that they use in the movie. They use a very similar style to this right here, with like a back door and back patio, and just stuff, awnings off the side, stuff like that, for weapons and stuff outside. But yeah, this is actually one of the best backs that I've done for a boat. Almost, I think I'd say ever. Like, this is all custom that I did, and I'm super proud of it. I think it looks great. It's like if you kind of turn your head 90 degrees, you can see, oh, hey, that does look like a boat. Yeah. So I thought that was super cool. I like it. I love it a lot. We did through the little, Nordic cross roof thing on there. And then we have some shields for decoration and cobblestone. But I'm super happy with the work that we did in this video. But, like, look at this. This is great. This is going to help me just not quite copy and paste, because we're going to change some of them. Like this one can be smaller and bigger. That one can have a lot of variation to it. It can be one story. It can be way bigger one way, smaller the one way. It can change a lot. And these houses over here too, it can change a lot. These ones, they can change, but not necessarily want them to. Maybe just smaller. But yeah, I really like the style that we got going here. Next, I got to get in and terraform the island a little bit, and we're going to be working on that probably next video. Not going to be doing a whole lot in videos like we have been, because I've been doing too much, or trying to do too much in videos, and it makes the videos come months at a time. So I don't want to do that. I want videos once per week, and I know you guys want that too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like for me. Subscribe if you're new. It lets me know that you're enjoying. And leave a comment down below, a nice comment, some feedback. I would love some feedback. I could even add chimneys to those last two houses back there. That would be kind of cool. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, so they would definitely have chimneys because it's cold. It's gonna be cold. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Again, if you did, leave a like for me. I appreciate it so much. Subscribe if you're new or have not subscribed already, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.